Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Today, we've got a special video. Probably haven't done one of these in quite a while, so yeah, let's just get into it. It's an American truck, it's the Freightliner, as you've probably already guessed by the title, even though I don't know what the title's going to be. So yeah, it's the majestic dealer. Here it is, Freightliner Coronado, original raised roof sleeper. Let's custom this config. So as usual with these American trucks, you only get one carb, one chassis. You know, range of engines ranging from a 370 ISX to a 665 DD, which is Detroit diesel, I think. And then you got your cats. I like the Detroit diesels. Though I like the cats as well, but I'm going to go with the most because, you know, power is better. Oh, hang on. What does that say? What does that say? I can't see that. Hang on. Well, I know what one says cat, but what does that one say? I'm not sure. Oh well. And then you've got your transmissions. Let me just check that right engine. Eaton Fullers. What annoys me with these is you either have a 6-speed, which is I guess would work actually. I wonder if I could use a 6-speed on my my shifter. I will try that. Let me. Right, you can have your 6 speeds, and then you go to your 10 speeds, your 13 speeds, and your 18 speeds. 18 I could do, but I'd have to have 2 switches and I don't have that mapped. 6 I probably could do without actually having to switch. 10 I could do, but I'd just lose the 12th gear. You know, the 6th slot. 13 it ranges from 1. No, it goes 2 to 5 to 7 to 9. No, it was 2 to 5 to 7 to 9 to 11 to 13. So you jump that third one right at the beginning, and I think it's too much. I'm going to try the 6-speed. I will change it if it doesn't work. Then you got your interior. You got your Coronado original, and then your original with sat nav. Let's just call it sat nav. Okay. Kino Mans. It's basically your GPS basically. Paint. You have black night, which black doesn't look bad. To be honest, that doesn't look too bad, but no, I don't really like the red. That looks horrible. Meh. White is probably what we're gonna go to. Royal grey now. Yellow, no. I like the white. White seems to go with everything, so let's just go with the white. You have got a few options, which is kind of surprising for these American trucks. You don't usually get the options, but I've had a look at the options. They're not that like changing. Like here, this is actually one of the best, if not the best. Smoke. So it's hard to see, but there, and if you can see coming out of the exhaust, it moving there, and how good that's going to pick it up. But you'll be able to see it when we're actually in the game. So obviously we're going to have smoke. Here you got your beacon. Obviously we're going to have a beacon. Here you can put your mirrors. Probably going to put these mirrors on. Although, nah, it makes it look old. I don't know, but it just makes it look old, like an old. I don't like it. Here you can put like lights, but it's weird. Like the ones it wants, like it's a fog light there, so I don't know how that'd work. To cover it up completely. So what you'd probably put on is not them. Nope. No, you probably put those on, but it kind of like clips it through there. So I just leave it because It's its own lights anyway. Here, we're going to put the bumper guides because in the past I've had trouble knowing where the front of my truck is. Those tell you where the front of your truck is, which is kind of neat. Your wheels, I ain't going to change. They've got some Alcoa wheels on. We'll keep those. I think here you've got a step. Here you've got fenders. At the back you've got these, so that changes it with like fire on it. Probably not something I want, so I'm just gonna keep this one selected. Looks pretty normal and nice. Done that one. Here you can change from chrome to paint. Now I don't like the chrome in this game. I really don't. I think too much chrome ruins it. I think too much chrome on anything ruins things, to be honest. So I'm going to keep it paint. Same with this. You can have chrome or paint. We're going to have paint. Like a grey paint, which is it's kind of nice. And then this one, which is it completely just changes the style of the truck. This looks like a truck that I go through, I won't say the wars, but you know, it's not one of the most stylish trucks. And then this, it just seems to change. It seems to look more sleek and finished off, just because it adds this bit here at the front. And obviously you can't have your steps. So if I click that, it removes it. It just adds like a little railing under the fuel tank, and then like another checker plate box there. And I was like umming and ahhing before I did this. I was like, should I not? I think I am. I think I'm gonna have it. You don't really need the step. I mean, you can still step up anyway. I'm trying to think if I had this in real life, how practical it would be. And then it's still got the step there, so you can still get up. It's got these checker plate box, so you can store things in. Obviously, you don't do that in this game, but you know, we'll try and make this as realistic as possible. There you go. And I think they're just the wheels and that. Yep. I think that is it. There's nothing on the inside. There's your interior. Quite nice, quite old, like leather seats. This wooden backboard, which is quite common in American trucks. There you go, CB radio at the top. If you can see into that, let me show you. It's got like a laptop, a table, and 2 seats. No bed, which is surprising. They usually have beds on, unless the bed is up top. I bet it is. Because here you might have your bed there. I don't know. I've never been in an American truck, so there we go. Let's just buy that. Purchase. Oh God, where would we put this? Oh, how about there? Truck manager. Right at the bottom here. I don't think there's any more paint. Ah, there's that one. Which drops the frames quite low, actually. It's actually, it must be a real company, that. That's not bad. See, that's where you get those thing in the back. No. Yeah, I think we'll just keep it white. Unless we can... Can we get a whiter white? There we go. Let's drive it. Yep. I'm now going to have a look on the job market and look for a job. I don't really want to go from Sheffield. I want to probably somewhere in Europe, depending on I don't want to be travelling a million miles. 400 isn't bad. Maybe to somewhere where we haven't been before. Don't really want to carry a Stobart trailer for this once. A big trailer as well. For a big truck. Problem is, I've discovered pretty much everywhere in this map. Oh, what's that one? I know, it just looks like something I want to do, to be honest. That pipe. It's long. I think I've done it before, but it's something I might just want to do again. See if I can find it anywhere else. Let's go into Sheffield. That's not military uniform. I think it's going to be hard to find somewhere where we haven't been. No, let's do what I was planning to do. Where is it? Not them. A bit further on. Pipe. There we go. So Ostrava. Now you're probably thinking, how am I going to get there in time? I'm in Sheffield. You ever seen me teleport before? Go to Let's see, spell it. And there we go. I bought this garage. I wonder if it's actually going in with a trailer. Oh. Do I have the trailer on me? I don't. Right. How long we got for that job? I don't. How long do they sleep for in this game? 13 hours. I can't imagine it's longer than 13 hours. Right, let's listen to how it sounds. Ooh. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna have that. Right. Just rest. That's weird. Why is my mirror so... Am I sat so far back, or... I don't know. That's the default, so... Look at that. Yeah, I'm just going to have it like that, and then I'm just going to have to keep doing that when I want to look. Which is not something I want to do, really. Right, it's still raining outside, let's just ignore that for now. Okay. First thing I noticed, the smoke still moves while the engine is off, which is okay, I guess. No, it's not okay, I don't like that. That shouldn't be happening. That sounds so nice. Go away. Right, let's listen to it. Can you hear a purr? Like a cat. That's nice. I like that. Lights. Let's check the lights. beacon works. Do the wipers work? Yep. I think I'm gonna try and like not use In fact, no, I need to use this. I always use it. Alright. Let's go and pick up this job. I can't see a bloody thing. What's that car doing? Is that parked up? Must be. Right. Pipe. It's got 4 hours remaining on it. I hope it stops raining eventually. So I've already hit the front. I've got it there. I'm going to try and back this in. Oh, we can go back. We can go back. Whoa! It sits him down too. He gets up. He's like, back in my truck seat. Yeah. That mirror is bloody useless. I mean, look at the window, like the window frame. Wow, miles off it. There we go, hooked up, we're ready to go. So let's stick that on. Long load, you're not kidding. This is like actually like proper ice road truck, is this? Because this is like the sort of stuff they carry. How heavy is it? 25 ton. Shouldn't really have a problem pulling it. Now, I want to get a photo pulling out with it. Photo mode. I will try and get another one when the rain, if the rain clears up. I mean, I don't really want it like this. Oh. I don't know, is it just the mirrors making this look longer, or is it just really, really long? It might just be really, really long. Oh, jackass. See if I can sort that mirror out. Bring it quite in a bit, I guess. 6. I don't think it's that's yeah, it's a little bit better actually. don't know if you noticed, but when the truck moves, the cable coming from the CB radio moves too, which is quite nice. Look at this jackass, come on! I ain't got no horn. There we go. I've got retarder, which is always a bonus. It's really wide. This is just a really long trailer. Right, now we're out on the road. Let's talk about some stuff, because a lot's been happening. One thing is, you might notice this sounds different, and that is because I've got a new microphone. If you watch the unboxing video, it's probably out. If you're watching this, chances are the unboxing video has already been published. In fact, it will. This one will go out. This video will go out first. So yeah, that's that. I've got a new microphone. So if you don't want to watch the unboxing video, that's fine. It's the Rode NT1A, mounted on the Rode PSA1 microphone boom arm, and all the audio goes into the Behringer Xenix 802 mixer board, and I mix all the sound in. Bring up some bass, and I can do this and make it really loud, which is quite annoying. And I can do this. Just turn those wipers off. I think it's this one where I make myself sound really deep and echoey in a way. And I can do what's this one do? I don't know. That's something. I'm actually not looking at the board. I'm trying to concentrate driving. This one, wow. Let's stop messing around here. I can bring up the gain, which is, again, not something I really want to be playing around with now. So, if we leave it about there, yeah, there should do. About, yeah, there, and then I can just alter on this dial. So yeah, I've got all I've got a brand new microphone set up. I'm not using my Blue Yeti anymore. Now the reason I wanted a new microphone is just a bit of a change. I wanted to go into more in-depth audio than just USB, straight to USB. Obviously these condenser microphones use they use XLR cables, and obviously when it's coming out it uses a 6.5mm audio jack. Then that goes into computer via USB, but it just converts it. It's not. The audio isn't any different. It's still going to be the same. Oh, shit. There's just got to be like a couple of foot away from the trailer tyres and the barrier. Must have been. So yeah, new microphone. So far I've only had it, like, this is the first time I've actually recorded with it, apart from the like the second part of the unboxing video. So I hope it does sound rather like different. It does sound different. From the unboxing video I could notice the change straight away. I hope it's for the better. In fact, I know it's going to be for the better. There should be less background noise. What's that one? Alright, one thing I've learned about this, the brakes are shocking. So yeah, audio quality is already changed. It should be better. It should be more of me, hearing more of me than you should be hearing the stuff that's going on in the background. That could be the dog barking, or I don't know, in the summer, birds outside because I'll have the window open. Obviously you still be able to hear my keyboard, so if I you can still hear my keyboard and my mouse. You shouldn't be able to hear my steering wheel as much because I've also played around with that. You can still hear me shifting gear from time to time, so if I shift, you can kind of hear it. But as for like table vibration, there's none of that because the boom arm is actually not even connected to the desk. The desk has like a pull-out panel, and it's connected to the pull-out panel, which is kind of connected to the desk, but it isn't. And so when if I knock on the table, there's no vibration, and vibration is also cut because I have the microphone in a shock mount, which also cuts out vibration. So there should be no vibration at all, unless I start knocking the microphone like that, which I wouldn't do normally. You still be able to hear me like banging on the table, so if I tap the table like this, you can hear that. But that's it. So yeah, that's the new microphone. And in a way, you guys have basically paid for it, because with you watching my videos, and you know, you basically watching my videos gets the views up, which encourages more people to come, if you get what I mean. Therefore, the views go up even more. Views mean money. You guys have essentially paid for it, so it's all to benefit you, not really me as such. Though it does help that when the microphone, when I don't need it, I can just push it away on the boom arm to the like my desk is in the corner, so I can just push it away like to the corner of the wall. You know, so I can see my 3 screens now. I've got 3 screens. I can see my 3rd screen, which the microphone kind of covers when it's hung up here. Whereas before, the Blue Yeti, if it had been sat on the table, it covered the screen completely. You wouldn't be able to see a thing. Well, you would, but you'd have to like lean over it and look round, and you don't want to do that really. Let's see if I can get a picture like now. That's not a bad photo, that. That white's a bit reflective. What time we're going to get there? Nearly 11 o'clock at night. Should be getting dark by then. Well, it will be dark by then, so... yeah, shouldn't be much of a problem. Better activate some retarder there, because... looks like we're coming to a toll booth, and it looks quite busy. place? It's bloody queue. Ah! Why is it shaking? I can also, with the microphone, I can mute it without you hearing me press the mute button on the microphone, because the microphone has no mute at all. It just, I can just turn the dial like this. There we go. I went silent then. It was good timing because the dog started to bark, so I just, I muted it. I just turned this dial and I can go really quiet like this, and then I can just bring it up and go really loud like this. I have it about third of the way. I should change lane. Bugger, bugger, bugger. No, I don't. It's one of these where you don't. Like how a proper junction should be on a motorway, not where one lane cuts off. That's just silly. I think I've covered everything about the audio. I'll probably have more to talk about it later on, like in future, not like later on this video. Next thing, if you watched the Eurotruck Simulator 2 episode last week, I don't know what episode number it was. It was last Saturday or Sunday, one of them. Episode 68 maybe, I don't know. Basically last week, it'll be in one of my recent, it's one of my recent videos, definitely. If you watch that video, you will have noticed that I did something very stupid of me. He says while taking a drink. It was actually, well, I wasn't taking a drink. It involved water and electrical equipment. And it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out water and electrical items do not mix. They do not work together. They are not something that should be put together and served, because it just doesn't work. And that's what happened with me. I was just trundling along the motorway. No, I wasn't. I was down a country lane in the night, and basically I had a rough idea where we were going, but where I thought I was going didn't seem right, so I leant over to press the map key, and I had a jumper on, and my cup was bang in front of my keyboard, and the edge of my jumper caught the top of the cup and pushed it over onto my keyboard. Keyboard stopped working. I crashed the truck in the game. I like paused it, and I couldn't stop the recording for a bit. You didn't see that I couldn't stop the recording because I cut it out when I was editing. But I was there, like just bashing on the keyboard, trying to press the stop button, and then it just wouldn't register, and eventually it registered and stopped. And I picked the keyboard up. I lifted it up, and you could hear all the water running inside it. You could hear it like trickling through. So say you had it. Oh, what's that? It's an instrument, and it has like plastic beads, I think, and it's called a water maker noise thing. It's an instrument anyway. I think it's like an African instrument, and like you can hear water trickling through it. That's exactly what it sounded like running through that keyboard. My heart dropped because that was it's like 80, 90 quid keyboard. And it's just blown it, you know. So I unplugged it all. drained all the, let's call it loose water, out onto the desk. I didn't really care what was on the desk. It didn't go all over my G27 wheel. It was just there in a puddle on my desk. Just left it there. I went downstairs into the kitchen, took the can of air. We have kind of like air duster for cleaning computers out on that, and started blowing it out. And then I ran out of air, canned air, and I must have been on like 5 minutes. So I just ran out of this air. Oh great! What do I do now? It's still got a lot of water in it, so I went and got the hairdryer. We had a hairdryer in the house, so started hair drying it, and it still didn't work. Well, it did work. I thought I got all the water out. I took every single key off the keyboard, aired it all out, tried taking the back off, and that didn't work. And then, what's going on here? Oh, you've moved over now, idiot. So yeah, took all the keys off, dried it out, put all the keys back on. This took me about 5 hours to do, because I wanted to dry it out right, and then I plugged it back in. Didn't work at first, and I thought, oh, that's just a computer being silly, it needs to install its drivers again and that, and then it did. And then I thought, oh, it's fine, it's worked, thank God. And I started typing, and the most weird thing happened. I pressed G and it registered A. I pressed A and it registered A. No, I pressed G and it registered GA. I registered A and it put AT. And I pressed T and it registered TH, I believe. I was like, oh my God, what is wrong here? And I was like, oh my God, it's just broken. I sat there for a bit and it's broken. I'm going to have to get a new one. So I went on Amazon, ordered a new one, and then I thought, I just think I put it in the airing cupboard, which is actually in my room. That's why my room gets like really warm sometimes. I'll stick it in the airing cupboard, and I'll just leave it. You know, I'll test it one last time just to be sure. Already ordered this brand new keyboard. Spent £100 because I wanted it like the next day. I mean, it happened on a Saturday, so basically I had to go and I ordered it for Monday. And then at like 11 o'clock Saturday night, I took the keyboard out of the airing cupboard. It had been in there about 6 hours, I don't know. Took it out, plugged it in, and it worked. And it works now. It still works just fine. Perfectly fine. Works. I'm using it right now. Not using the new one. The new one it didn't come Monday, it come Tuesday, because Monday there was no one in the house to receive it. Everyone was out. So it come Tuesday, sent it back today, getting my money back. Well, in fact no, I've lost like £5 on delivery because I had to return it and that. Yeah, so all of that, basically what happened, I just panicked. And yeah, haven't got a new keyboard, still using my, I call it old one, still using the one that I was using the day it happened. Works fine. You wouldn't know it happened, honestly. It's fine, there's nothing wrong with it. Registers all keys fine. I think that key register must have been some water caught somewhere, and it's just basically registered 2 keys. Move over, steady Eddie. So yeah, all of that problems, money problems, not money problems as such. I will get my money back. Basically, all this past 2 weeks just been crazy. Like, all I seem to have done is like kind of waste money and spend it without really knowing what's going on. Like, the other time that I've been having problems spending with money is the mixer board that I got. I ordered it from a Amazon marketplace seller, which is basically like a third-party seller that uses Amazon to sell the stuff. A bit like eBay. Yeah, and I ordered the mixer from one of those. And I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be fine. Dude, stop undertaking me like Pollington's Lane. So I was like, okay then. I bought it, and it said, oh, it'll be here by Friday. That's last week. Wasn't here. Okay then, what's going on? Contact the seller, got no response. Oh, it's not going to be here, well, at least Monday now. Waited Monday, still not come. Contact the seller again. Okay, now, where is it? Still no reply. Tuesday, still didn't come. Didn't even bother contacting because I know I wasn't going to reply. Then I looked on the seller's like page for reviews, and before I bought it, the reviews were like 5 out of 5, and then I looked, and they're all 1 out of 5, and I'm like, what is going on? What has happened? Has this guy died? Is he just, you know, decided to he's like fell into some large amount of debt and just started stealing people's money and not sending them the shit? What is going on? And I was like, look, I need this. I already had the microphone, the boom arm, and the cable that connects the mixer board to the computer, all here, ready to go. Still no bloody mixer board. Oh, what's going on? So I went to Amazon support, told them everything, like, oh yeah, you'll get money back in like 2 weeks. So then I went and ordered another one. This is the one that I'm currently using. I ordered this one from Amazon Direct, so I knew it'd get here and it'd be legit and they wouldn't steal my money. And now it cost me like 40 quid. No, yeah, 40 quid. So I was like, is this guy took my money or not? I don't know. I need to find out. So I went to the bank today. They don't know. They couldn't check for me. Right, thanks. So yeah, these past 2 weeks have been, all I seem to have done is spend and spend and spend money and like kind of waste it. Right. I had to just mute the microphone then because the dog just came in my room, started barking, and he's now laying on the bed. So if he does start barking, I do apologise. So yeah, all this week I've just seemed to have done is spend and spend and spend, and not really knowing where my money's going. Hopefully, I definitely know I'm getting the refund for the keyboard. Like that is most definite. I just said, look, I ordered it by mistake. Don't need it. All right, then. You can have your money back, which is all good. So yeah, that's that. Then the mixer, I will get that back. I know I will, even if it means I'll go to court. I mean, I did say this on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, which I know many of you don't, link will be in the description, like it is on every single video. I do say, you know, I do put it in the description of every single video I do. Link to my Twitter, link to my Facebook. Follow me on Twitter if you just like to hear from me all the time, like even my ranty tweets. Facebook, just to check when my next upload is, or like when a new video comes out. Shit. Fuck. And yeah, that's that. Yeah, so I did say on Twitter, I'll get this money back for this mixer, even if it means I'll go to court. 'Cause I have a feeling the guys took the money. In fact, I'm pretty certain he has. Because if you sell something, it's like if you sell something on eBay, you take the money before you send it out. You don't send it out, wait for it to be delivered, then take the money, because chances are, like, if you send it out, the guy could, if it's an expensive product, the guy could cancel the credit card and the guy that's bought it from you, and you wouldn't receive your money, something like that anyway. So I will go to the bank and I'll sort it out, see what's going on, see if I will get refunded. I know I will. You know, I don't let money slip easily. I'm protective over my money. It's like one of those things. You know, money. People throw money away on pointless things, and people probably say, "Yeah, you just threw like 200 quid away on a freaking microphone." Okay, maybe I have, but you know, it's something I wanted and whatever. So yeah, that's that. So back to my point, the keyboard. The keyboard works fine. Never knew it even happened. Still playing on it now. All works wonders. I want to try and get a photo here. Chances are I won't use many. Well, I will use one of them, but so let's increase the field of view. It's like a creamy colour now with the sunset. That's kind of cool. Right, and we've got 40 miles to go. I'll probably take one last image as we're pulling into the place, and that might be the one I use. But I'll have a look out of all of them, see which one is the best. Think of anything to talk about. Oh shit, I keep going over into that lane. SCS, that's one thing. I don't know if I've mentioned this. I probably haven't. I don't think I mentioned it last week, and if I haven't, do apologise. But some of you don't watch your Summit 2 episodes, you only watch these special ones, which is fine. Anyway, SCS have released like the map and some more images of the upcoming Scandinavia. And at first I was like, all right, you've made this out to sound huge, and it's not that big, not compared to what Pro Mods have done to Scandinavia. But then again, you have added so much detail. You've added two factories, the Scania factory and the Volvo factory. One is I don't know where one is. One is in Sudalje. That's not how you say it. I do apologise. And the other's in Gothenburg. The Volvo factory's here. I'm sure it is. They've added two of those, and you actually can pick up and drop stuff off there. So to me, I'm sold already. I mean, you can't actually pick stuff up from the Scania factory in this game. With Pro Mods, you can bloody hell. You can go near it, but not like pick stuff up from. There is like a Scania. I think it's like a warehouse. It's not the actual factory. I don't think. Was that testing? I don't know. But anyway, I am getting the Scandinavian DLC for Euro Summit 2 made by SCS. Kinda not sure what Pro Mods are going to do. They're going to have to make some alterations. They're probably going to have to release two versions. One for people that aren't having the Scandinavian, one for people that aren't using the Scandinavian DLC. In fact, I'll stay in this lane, and one for people that are. Or I don't know if their map now requires you to have going east, which I don't see why not. If you have the game on Steam, you can pick it up for you can pick the game up itself in a sale for like £3. So you can get the bundle for about £5 when it's on sale. It's really not that expensive, so I don't see why not. It's a great map expansion. Why not? It's like a no-brainer, really. Past those lights. The hell is on the back of that truck? Gotta be careful now. Oh. So we can get a picture here. It's lagging a little. So forget it about. There will do. Let's just get it on. Sweet. And then I'll probably have one just pulling into their I've got that round the corner now. Oh, I don't think I made that. Yeah, I have. Let's do that again. But just about there. All right. Oh, jeez, I didn't think about parking this. I think put it there. I think I might be able to push it in like that. There we go. I got it on first attempt, I just went back a bit too far, that's all. Let's tip it. Got 402 mile. 26 grand, 1100 XP. Sweet! Right. Let's leave it. Let's turn it off. Right then. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to leave it there for this special episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Not something we've actually done in a while. But yeah, that is it. Link will be in the description for this mod, the Freightliner Coronado. I know you see it, but it is a good mod. I like the smoke. I like. Oh, some more options would have been nice, but you know, it is one of those trucks where you just don't get that many options. At least you get some. Unlike others, you just get none. You get the option to change the wheels, and that's it. Whereas this, you get to add smoke, beacons, you know, like the side skirts, change the mud flaps, lights, and whatever. So yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching. Please like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for some more Euro Truck Simulator 2. Ta-ra.